Hello, I'm Elle Isakov, a medical intuitive and a wealth activator, and this is another episode of Inside Healing. 10 to 15 minutes of insight and healing that comes out every Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. I would love it if you'd leave a comment to let me know how this episode was for you. And we're going to go a little deep here. I guess we're going to move into, do you feel that life is working for you or against you? When we kind of feel, when we say we've made mistakes or things haven't gone the way we want to, or there've been changes, relationships have ended, intimate or friendships, and we start to kind of believe that life is working against you. Well, you may not believe me, but actually life is always working for you, always working to help you evolve, help you to expand, and help you to move towards your aligned life. This is not just with a job, by the way. This is your aligned life with everything. The thing with us humans is that we don't always like lessons. Actually, let's change that. We don't always see things that happen to us as lessons. We see it as like, oh my God, God is against me. By the way, that is a very deep subconscious belief. And then even if you're not religious, that we have this anger and resentment towards God. So I'm going to be running that for you today, as well as I'm going to run for you yesterday's news. Are you living in your stories of the past? Things that you've done wrong, things that have happened to you, do things never go right? This is kind of your mentality. So you have a sort of like the glass is half empty. Have you ever heard of this analogy? Is your glass half full or is it half empty? Half empty kind of means like you're ready for the shoe to drop. Like you're ready for something to happen around the corner because life is working against me. Life is not working for me. So we don't expect the best. But guess what that does? It creates the biggest block for everything, because when we don't see the lessons, when we don't see the growth, when we don't see the wisdom of things that are happening for us, then we block ourselves because we get angry, we get resentful. Dare I say, we even get it's rage. It's rage that we may not output, but it's staying inside us, almost like a volcano that's about to explode. And sometimes the volcano will not expand. You would go to your grave holding all of this begrudging emotions inside you. So today I want to help you not live in your past. I want you to release some of those stories that you're clutching to, that are keeping you in kind of that same mentality, kind of like the glass is half full, where things are not going. You used to assume that things are not going to work out. You're going to assume that you're probably not going to find that job, or this year is going to be another shitty year. I guess it's a lot of our assumptions that we have, which assumptions can be quite. They can keep us plummet us down into a deep hole of negativity, can't they? And sometimes it feels like we are on the wrong fork of the road. And that goes back to us also not enjoying or liking being in the unknown. But sometimes the wrong fork in the road, the quote unquote wrong fork in the road, we can actually empower ourselves to see, well, maybe that's where I'm supposed to be going. Maybe I'm just going to see how this goes. You are in the driver's seat. And what we do as humans, especially when we kind of feel that life is working against us, we kind of give all our control away, and we just assume like the rug has already been swept from underneath our feet. No. So today, I'm going to clear some of those stories that are keeping you in that state. I'm going to clear the anger and resentment towards God. Very common one. Wow, we never think of this, do we? And also the wrong fork in the road is like empowering you that whatever life path that your life takes, can you churn, that saying, churning, oh God, I've got all the sayings today, I guess. That saying, churning lemonade from, you're given lemons, churn into lemonade. I mean, and I happen to really love lemonade. I really do. So can we turn lemons into lemonade and know that life is working oftentimes in very mysterious ways? And sometimes our path may seem longer. That could also be karmic things that are influencing it. But can you start to shift your belief system, which is what sacred activations is shifting, right? It's clearing thousands of belief systems and emotions that are not serving you, and then allowing the new ones to enter. But before I start running the activations, I want to read this to you from one of my teachers. There's a reason, a season, a time for everything. If we haven't experienced certain changes, it wasn't the right time. We still had to experience certain situations in our life. Then the way is shown as it's meant to. The same teacher says, basically the saying is that just allow that flow. Loosen the reins and know that life is always working for you. Oh gosh, I guess you can listen to this one whenever you feel called, whenever you're waking up and it's like, oh, not another effing day. Just to help you clear some of that, and then know that today is a great day and life is working for me. Today is working for me. All right, take a few breaths. Let every exhale bring you further into your body. Inhale a white light up beyond the crown of the head. Exhale out your nose and the white light go down, down, down through all the layers of Mother Earth until you get to the heart of Mother Earth. If you see a chair or bench, go ahead and sit or lay down. And then your mind say, I open up to receive. And I'm going to be quiet for this. I explained the activations. Now I'm going to leave you about 4 minutes or so. And the activations will continue to run for a few hours, but I'm going to kind of stack them. So I'm going to leave a little bit of time between them. Accept to receive and allow for the great shifting of knowing deep in your being that life is always working for you, not against you. Here we go. Yesterday's news. Are you living in your stories? In the past? Take a few more breaths. The energies are running. Inhale, white light up beyond the crown of the head. Exhale out your nose, and the white light go down, 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 back to the heart of Mother Earth. If you see that bench or the chair, go ahead and sit or lay down. And let the integrating, the healing, and the grounding happen. Grounding is really the most important piece with energy work. And repeat this in your mind or out loud is even better. I'm fully back into my body, fully grounded, supported, and loved. I'm fully back into my body, fully grounded, supported, and loved. I am fully back into my body, fully grounded, supported, and loved. Inhale, the white light up beyond. Exhale, come back to your heart center. Take a few breaths, expanding the light in your chest cavity. And start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And when you're ready, please open up your eyes. As I said, the energy will run for a few more hours. Drink water, maybe go for a walk in nature, maybe even barefoot on grass or sand. And listen to this anytime that you need a reminder that life is always on your side. The glass is always half full. And share this with someone that's going through a challenging time right now. And subscribe so you never miss a moment of insight and healing. As always, it's pure honor. Much love. Bye.